Welcome to another.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, inside the 2020 Bull City Classic here in Durham, North Carolina, on the campus of Mount Zion Christian Academy off of Fayetteville Street. I'm PD Doris with your call today. Game 2 of the 2020 Bull City Classic as Unique All-Stars fell to Aim High Academy, 107-70, led by Pranketish with 28 points, leading the way for Aim High as they will move on and play tomorrow's winner of Winston-Salem Christian and the Unique All-Stars. So if Unique All-Stars wins, they will head to tomorrow's action and play Aim High Academy again. But right now, on hand, we have Raleigh Christian Academy Eagles matching up with your hometown Mount Zion Lady Warriors. The Warriors working out from in front of us to the left as the Lady Eagles will be working on the right side. A visiting team in tonight's action in the first high school game for the ladies is Raleigh Christian Eagles, Academy Eagles, coached by Amy Erickson, as your Lady Warriors from Mount Zion, coached by Brandy Siegels. We're 5 minutes away from action here inside the Warriors' Den, inside Mount Zion Christian Academy. I'm PD Doris. We're going to come right back here after a word from our sponsors.
Restaurant serving up authentic New York-style pizza and Italian dishes. Our full-service menu offers a wide range of choices sure to please everyone. Whether you're in the mood for a brick oven pizza, classic Italian dish like chicken parmigiana, or one of our specialty pastas, you can always count on a delicious meal that's made to order using only the freshest ingredients. To complement your meal, we also offer a variety of wine and beer options in several seasonal beverages. Give them a call today in Apex at 919-267-6237 or in Fuquay Varina at 919-285-2497 or visit them online at annaspizzeria.com. At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we are honored to serve the community of Apex by providing honest, compassionate dental care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure. Dr. Barker and the rest of the Cardinal Family Dentistry team want to be a resource for you when it comes to your dental health. So we always keep you well informed and offer honest guidance to help you make the best decisions for you and your family. Give them a call today at 919-589-5001. That's 919.
For the Lady Eagles as they match up against the Warriors from Mount Zion. The Lady Eagles come in with the skeleton crew tonight. Dressing is 6 players: Ansley Brooks, Rachel Cunningham, Adriana Camilla, Allison Sarver, Ashley Greer, Cassidy Sarver, and Jasmine Greer. For your Lady Warriors, they'll line up with Sarah Barnhart, Shameen Brown, Jaden Rigsby, Rylan Hazel, and Famine Dedinga, and Benita Cola. It's been a great afternoon here inside the Warriors' Den as We're just 2 minutes away from action here. We'll see what the Lady Eagles has in store to stop the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion in their home gymnasium here in Durham, North Carolina. We're going to step away come right back here with a tip. You're listening to Mighty Warriors basketball on
Need to roll over an IRA or open a traditional or Roth IRA. Options can help you plan and tell one guidance in person, online, or over the phone. We offer access to powerful tools and comprehensive research. We also offer great value, including no account fees and no minimums to open an account. Maybe you want to talk about mutual funds. Choose from over 10,000 funds, many with no transaction fee. How about brokerage? $0 commission for U.S. stock, ETF, and options trades. And how about some cash management? You get reimbursed for ATM fees with no minimum balance required. Sound like something you want to take a look at? Then give them a call today at 800-631-1903. That's 800-631-1903.
As the Lady Warriors will be working right to left, as the Lady Eagles will be working left to right. Tonight's action is brought to you by Cardinal Family Dentistry in Apex, North Carolina. I want to thank everybody for tuning in nationwide as we are broadcasting it on multiple social media platforms. If you're tuning in on shnsports.com/High Level Media. Also on High Level Media's personal YouTube, and also you can follow us on all our social medias. Twitter, we're at High Level Media. The I in media is the number 1, then A. On Facebook, we're High Level Media NC. On Instagram, High Level Media NC. Starting a game for Raleigh Christian Academy, they line up with Cassidy Sarver, Adriana Camilla, Jasmine Greer, and Ansley Brooks. The Mighty Warriors come out dressed in white jerseys, maroon Mount Zion across their chest, maroon numbers, and their home jersey. Jaden Rigsby, Sarah Barnhart, Famia Dindinji, and Hazel, and Shameen Brown set up for the Mighty Warriors. As the Mighty Warriors control the first tip, they work on the right side is Hazel. Hazel down low to Shameen Brown. She goes up, spins all the way around the rim, and through for the Mighty Warriors. Mighty Warriors lead 2-0. First possession goes to the Mighty Warriors. Mighty Warriors on defense, set up in a man-to-man defense, facing Adriana Camilla. The top of the key between the rings, calls out a play, gets a high screen, rolls left side, hands it off to Brooks. Brooks swings around the perimeter. Allison launches up a 3. Jasmine Greer coming down with the rebound. Top of the key in the paint is Brooks. Brooks spins around and puts up a shot as Cola comes down with the rebound for the Mighty Warriors. If you guys are noticing on the stream, all players in North Carolina will be playing with face mask, mandated by the governor of North Carolina. As Jasmine comes in the front court, works the right side. Finds her man, Camilla, at the top of the key. She holds up her right fist, gets a high screen, rolls right, passes in the legs of Allison, coming down with it is Brown. She puts it ahead to Rigsby. Rigsby off the left-handed side, and it's nothing but nylon for the Mighty Warriors. Mighty Warriors lead 4-0. Just 6:31 left in the first quarter. Brooks rolls right, hands it off to Allison. Allison back to Greer. Greer chest passes at the top of the key to Cunningham. Brooks. Brooks to Adriana. Adriana works to the left side. Working a printer. Tries to go into paint as it was kicked off of Sarah Barnhart out of bounds. So it will be the Eagles basketball. They'll be inbounding the ball. Quarter court extended far side. As Brooks looks to come in. She'll come in to Adriana. She'll call out a play. Working the left side. They get a high screen. She's still working a perimeter. Scissor dribble goes into paint. Dishes it right side. Shot goes up by Allison Sarver for the Eagles. Eagles get on the board. Trailing 4-2, set up in a full court press. Hazel breaks the press, goes left side. Right-handed layup is good for the Mighty Warriors. 6-2. Mighty Warriors are not messing around with the Lady Eagles as they're extended the lead, 6-2. Top of the key stands the Eagles. She'll work the right side facing a 2-3 zone. Brooks stands, dribbles, kicks it right side to Camilla. Launches up a three. Coming down with the rebound was Barnhart. She'll find her guard, Hazel. Hazel working the far side between the circles. Chest passes and it's intercepted by Allison Starver. Muscles in the post, goes up strong, and she has traveled. Great interception right there by Allison. As Hazel comes in, she'll work the far side, breaks the press, come down right at lane, stops, pops, puts up a shot, too hard. Cola right there with the putback and cleans it up for the Mighty Warriors. And that will give the push a timeout for the Lady Eagles. We're going to stay right here. It's 8-2. 4:47 left here. Sum up the first few minutes of the action here inside the Warriors' den. As the Mighty Warriors have height ability over the Lady Eagles. But right now the Lady Eagles just need to settle down and play their basketball to stay in this game as a trail early by 6. Coming out of the 30-second timeout is the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles burn their first timeout as Allison comes into Adriana. She's running the offense, working the right side, gets a high screen as she travels for the Eagles. It's a turnover. It's Eagles' second turnover. Hazel comes across the timeline between the rings, working the right side, chest passes over to Brown. Brown launches up a long three off the backside at Iron, out of bounds off of Hazel with a long rebound for the Mighty Warriors. The Eagles will look to come in left to right. They'll come across the timeline with a slow dribble is Adriana. She'll call out a play, get a high screen by Greer. Hands it right off to Allison. Allison drives into paint, kicks it to Greer. She'll swing it around left side to Brooks as they're facing that good defense by the Mighty Warriors at 2-3 zone. Launches up a 15-footer as Brown, loose ball, kicks it back to Cola. Cola to Hazel. They full court. 3-on-2, and the layup was good by the Mighty Warriors. She got away with the travel. The Mighty Warriors lead 10-2.
All right, Petey. Sorry for the delay. I'm back on the job. Score 10-2 early here in the first quarter. A very young Raleigh Christian team out of Raleigh, North Carolina.
Greer into paint, spins around, bodies up her man as she puts up a shot. It's a little too hard, strong off the back of the iron. Brown coming down closest to us, coming across the timeline. Scissor dribble, stands right side is Hazel. Down low to Barnhart. Barnhart launches up a deep two. She's almost in the parking lot right there with that two for the Mighty Warriors.
Big celebration from her mom and dad sitting in the bleachers, drove down from Virginia this afternoon.
12-2. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Right side stands Allison. She's facing that 2-3 zone. That zone is something that the Mighty Warriors has been able to keep the inside game for the Eagles out of the paint as she travels.
Had Allison not traveled, I think she was square to the bucket. That might have been a little two-point mid-range shot there, Petey.
Looked good. Right side is Brown. She stands on the far side, right wing. She launches up a deep three. Too hard. Kohler right there to clean it up. Puts it back up. Bodies her man. Flat-footed rebound. Goes up. Misses it. Back up with a rebound. Hazel with a little tip like they were playing playground basketball. She misses it. Brown comes in. Recess offense. Drives right at a free throw line for the Mighty Warriors. 14-2. 8-0 run for the Mighty Warriors.
I thought it was a volleyball game there for a second.
Yeah, a lot of jumping going on down there on the left side. Left side stands Brooks. She comes around between the rings. Right side to Allison. Allison chest backs it back to Brooks. Brooks staring down that defense. Goes in the paint. Stripped by Brown. Brown pushes ahead to Rigsby. Rigsby off the left side. She passes it, falling out of bounds to Hazel as she goes up strong. 16-2. The Mighty Warriors have controlled this game since opening tip as they lead 16-2. Just under 2 minutes to go. Right side stands Camellia. She'll hand it off to Allison. They're working the perimeter, but nothing's been able to fall for the Lady Eagles. Right side is Greer. She dribbles off her foot out of bounds. That'll be a turnover for the Lady Eagles. 1:32 left.
As you can see, rule that came down for high school athletics, indoor athletics, all players must wear a mask.
I'm sure that has a lot to do with the ability to breathe as they're running up and down the full court. Right side is Greer. She goes up with the layup. It's a missed shot by Barnhart for the Mighty Warriors. They come into front court as Adriana. Adriana bounce passes it, leaves it. Top of the key to Brooks. Brooks right side to Allison. Allison cross-court pass deep in the left baseline was Cassidy Sarver for the Eagles. Turnover by the Eagles. 16-2, just under a minute to go in the first quarter. Lady Eagles continue thumping. Down low is Cola. Cola turns around, but bodies her man up off the right side. Stops the bleeding for the Mighty Warriors. They put two more on the goal. 18-2, 25 seconds left.
Adriana Kamea, sophomore out of Raleigh, running that offense. She's gone down to the short corner and puts up a nice two, Petey.
Great baseline jumper right there for Adriana Kamea. Mighty Warriors look for the last shot. They hand it off to Barnhart. She drives right in the free throw line, puts up a shot. Too hard, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. The Mighty Warriors lead 18-4 over the Eagles from Raleigh Christian Academy. We're going to come right back here.
Dentistry, we are honored to serve the community care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure. Dr. Barker and the rest of the Cardinal Family Dentistry team want to be a resource for you when it comes to your dental health. So we always keep you well informed and offer honest guidance to help you make the best decisions for you and your family. Give them a call today at 919-589-5001. That's 919-589-5001. Or visit them online at cardinalfamilydentistry.com.
Welcome back. 18-4, the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion lead Raleigh Christian Academy here in Game 2 of the 2020 Bull City Classic. I'm Petey Doris. I want to thank all you guys for tuning in and watching tonight's action. However, you guys are watching on 3 of our social media platforms, or if you guys are watching it on our YouTube stream on shnsports.com/High Level Media. Raleigh Christian Academy will get the ball to start the second quarter. Allison Sarver comes into Adriana Camilla. She'll come between the rings, working the right side, goes in the paint, pulls it all the way back out. She just about lost it as she did dribble on the inbounds, and that is a turnover to start the second quarter for Raleigh Christian Academy. Hazel comes across the timeline, finds Sarah Barnhart. She'll loop it in down low to Hazel as Hazel is fouled, and Hazel will head to the free throw line and shoot 2 for the Mighty Warriors.
Backdoor cut by Miss Rayanne Hazel. Should go up there and shoot 2 shots.
Dribble and eye to basket, puts up a shot. Little flat, but it ended up sneaking in, Coach.
Yep.
The best way to get a good lead is make free throws as a clock is stopped. Puts up a second one as Cola right there with the rebound and a putback. Rigsby cleaned her mess up. She missed it. Coming down with the rebound is Allison Starver. She kicks it ahead to Camellia. Camellia going in the paint 1-on-4. Bounce passes to the left baseline. And it's out of bounds. And Ainsley Brooks right there.
I was thinking that Miss Adriana, number 4, was going to go ahead and dribble drive and put a teardrop up, and she made a low bounce pass. And Miss Allison was really not prepared for that. I like the hustle on Raleigh Christian. They come down, they run something, and then they do get back on defense. But I think they're a little low on their bench, so the girls are going to have to kind of pace themselves. Steal there by
Sarah Barnhart. She'll work
Sarah.
the left side. Shot goes up too hard. Brown with the cleanup and nothing but nylon for the Mighty Warriors. 4-0 run here to start the second quarter. As Adriana Camilla directs the traffic for Raleigh Christian. She'll work the right side to Allison Greer. She'll hand it off to Ainsley Brooks. Left side over to Cunningham, and it's out of bounds. That's the third turnover here for Raleigh Christian. And we have a timeout by the Lady Eagles. And that's a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here, leading 23-4. 6:28 left in the second quarter. Our next action is Winston-Salem Christian and the Unique All-Stars out of Raleigh, North Carolina, tipping off at 4:30. We will not have coverage on High Level Media, but we'll be back here at 6:15 as the high school boys, Raleigh Christian Academy Eagles versus the Grace Christian Crusaders out of Sanford, North Carolina. Like we stated at the beginning of this game, Aim High Academy defeated the Unique All-Stars 107-70 by Pransky with 28 for Aim High to lead the way in all scores for both squads. As the Mighty Warriors coming out of timeout on a 4-0 run, 6:26 left, leading 23-4. Hazel drives the left side. She pulls out her man, facing a man-to-man defense, right side of Brown. She kicks it to Cola. 15-foot straight away, too hard off the back of the iron, as Barnhart right there to clean it up. Finds her point guard, Hazel. Hazel gets a high screen by Cola. She pulls it all the way out. Man-to-man defense is what the Lady Eagles set up in. Barnhart with the screen. Hazel drives right side, puts up a high teardrop off the back of the iron. Coming down with the rebound was Greer. She gets a stolen by Brown. Brown working the left side of the paint. Tries up for a layup and misses it, as we have a foul on Brown for the Mighty Warriors. Little aggression by Shameen Brown. Picks up that foul.
She split the defenders, Petey, and went to her weak side on the left layup and kind of put it up there. A little bit more power. It would have hit the backboard and gone in, but she fell short. Malzahn Warriors in their 2-3 zone.
Eagles working left to right as Allison Starver goes around the perimeter, facing that 2-3 zone. They haven't able to work anything in the paint with the size of the Mighty Warriors. So the Eagles will trailing by 19 with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Left side is Adriana Camilla. She kicks it over to Allison Starver. She'll drive around the right side, finds her man, Ainsley Brooks. She'll cross-court pass, get intercepted by Hazel. Hazel go into paint, one-on-one, puts up a shot. Nice fundamental basketball right there for the Mighty Warriors as they extend the lead by 21, 25-4. Checking in the game for the first time, looks like Femi Didinga for...
Peter, the pronunciation, she's from Senegal in Africa. It's Fema.
Fema
out of Senegal. 6'4", sophomore, first year with the program. She subs in, and Jaden Rigsby checks out. Coach Brandy doing some substitution here, 3/4 of the way through the first half. Oh, nice dribble drive. Didn't quite make it, and Miss Hazel on the break lays it up. Count the bucket.
27-4, the Mighty Warriors continue to thump the Lady Eagles, but the Eagles aren't giving up as they trail by a large amount here in the second quarter. Coming across the timeline is Camilla. She'll work the right side. She'll hand it off to Brooks. Brooks will work the perimeter, trying to find up something open up, but at 2-3 defense, zone defense for the Lady Warriors. Being able to pick it off just like that with passes to Shameen Brown. One-on-one, she'll slow it down to make sure she doesn't miss that easy ice bucket right there, and that call forces a timeout for the Raleigh Christian Eagles. We're going to step away. You're listening to the coverage of the 2020 Bull City Classic.
Pizzeria is a busy, family-friendly restaurant serving up authentic New York-style pizza and Italian dishes. Our full-service menu offers a wide range of choices sure to please everyone. Whether you're in the mood for a brick oven pizza, classic Italian dish like chicken parmigiana, or one of our specialty pastas, you can always count on a delicious meal that's made to order using only the freshest ingredients. To complement your meal, we also offer a variety of wine and beer options, including several seasonal beverages. Give them a call today in Apex at 919-267-6237 or in Fuquay Varina at 919-285-2497 or visit them online at annaspizzeria.com.
Welcome back. Correction, we've been calling Allison Sarver Allison, but it's Allison Williams, number 10, as she puts up a shot off the right wing. Too hard. Greer right there with the loose ball. Williams picks it back up as her pass intended for Cassidy Sarver, and it's out of bounds. I want to thank for everybody for tuning in as we have coverage of the 2020 Bull City Classic. Hazel slowly trots across the timeline. She direct into traffic, hands it off to FEMA. She down low to Cola, and Cola nice with the nice little bucket right there for the Mighty Warriors off the right side. 31-4. As Eagles come across the timeline is Adriana. She'll work the left side, looking down low, nothing there as Brown pulls out to guard her. She'll kick it Brooks. Brooks right side to Williams, back to Brooks. They're working a perimeter. As a 2-3 defense picks it up as Hazel. Hazel will put on the brakes and pulls it all the way out between the rings. Had an easy fast break layup, but she pulls it all the way out. Right side to Brown. She push it down low to FEMA as she misses the ball and she goes off the left side for the Mighty Warriors. 33-4. 2:17 left. 2:12. Just at 2 minutes left in the second quarter. 33-4. Left side Williams. Williams hands it off to Brooks. Brooke working a perimeter. Finds Camilla. 2-3 zone. Nothing's opening up for Jasmine Greer down low, so they're going to have to work in the paint. Right baseline jumper is no good. Nice look by Brooks. Right there with the rebound was Cola for the Mighty Warriors. Hazel coming to right side as Brooks pushes it away from her. Great defense by Brooks. As if you can look at each player, they've got their hands on their hips as breathing through the mask is not helping. As we have a player down, and that's Adriana Camilla tying her shoes. So the Mighty Warriors will be inbounding the ball at midcourt. As Barnhart, she'll come into Hazel. Right side is Hazel. She'll find Dingy. Dingy down low to Brown, back to Dingy. Left side, Mighty Warriors trying to set up an offense right here to run on the Eagles as they lead 33-4. 1:18 left. They go into paint to Dingy. Dingy loses it, muscles her man down, goes up strong, too hard. Coming down with the rebound was the Eagles. They'll be working left to right. They coming across the timeline with a belt high dribble. Scissor dribble as she comes across the timeline. Calls out a play, leaves it for Williams. Williams dribbles left side, switches hands, facing that 2-3 zone. Switches off with Camilla. She'll drive left of the free throw line. She'll lose it at Hazel. 33-4, 44 ticks left until halftime, where we'll have stats, facts, and figures brought to you by Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs. Top of the key is Brown. She'll go left of the paint. Finds Cola down low to Dingy. Dingy goes up strong off the right side. Nice kiss off the glass. Fundamentals of basketball for the Lady Warriors as they lead 35-4 over Raleigh Christian Academy Lady Eagles. Adriana Camilla comes across the timeline with a real slow dribble. Just 12 ticks left. She'll split the defenders, goes into paint, right-handed layup, puts up a shot, and it rims in for the Lady Eagles. 35-6. And that will take us to halftime. We're going to come right back here with stats, facts, and figures of the first half after a word from our sponsors.
At Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor, we offer 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. We give you the best recommendation for care based on your needs and goals. Ultimately, it's your body, your health, your life, your choice. Our goal at Creech Chiropractic is to educate and adjust as many families as possible toward optimal health and wellness through natural chiropractic care. The superior physician treats the patient before the illness is manifested. It is only the inferior physician who treats the illness he was unable to prevent. Give us a call today at 919-367-2828. That's 919-367-2828. And get to your 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. Creech Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor.
Welcome back, 35-6. Getting ready to start third quarter here. Leading the way for the Mighty Warriors in the first half of Shameen Brown with 10. Followed by Hazel with 9. Cola with 6. Rigsby with 5. FEMA with 4. Barnhart with 2. Leading the way for the Eagles was Adriana Camilla with 4. And Williams with 2. 35-6 started the third quarter. Mighty Warriors get the ball at the timeline, working left to right. They'll come into Hazel. Sarah Barnhart comes into Hazel. Right side to Rigsby. Facing a 2-3 zone is what the Eagles set up in. Working a perimeter is Hazel. Hazel top of the key to Rigsby, finding something to open up as Brown goes in right at the paint, kicks it over to Hazel, left wing. Hazel goes into paint, puts up a teardropper too hard off the back of the rim. Rigsby right there to put it back up as it jams in the rim. And will be a possession turnover. As it will be the Eagles basketball working right to left. Just a start in the third quarter, trailing 35-6 over the Mighty Warriors. They look to come in. She comes into Adriana Camilla. She'll slow walk it up. Facing a 2-3 zone. She stares down the defense. Giving her plenty of room on her perimeter. Right side hands it off to Williams. Williams chest passes it down low to Camilla. Camilla into the Greer. Greer pulls it all the way out between the rings. Just about backcourt on the pass by Greer. Camilla holds it in between the circles. Tries to split the defenders left side to Brooks. Brooks puts up a nice 17-footer for the Lady Eagles. They get on the board. 35-8 as they trail. Just under 7 minutes here. Brown takes 3 steps in. Right side to Barnhart. Barnhart finds Rigsby. She'll pull it all the way out, find Hazel. Hazel look like lobs it left corner to Barnhart. They're working the paint. Goes into paint to Cola. Cola with a nice little dump right there for the Mighty Warriors. 37-8. As the Lady Eagles slowly running offense is Adriana Camilla. She'll go between the rings, facing the man-to-man defense. Tries to split the 2 guards up top. She'll work the right side to Williams. Williams chest passes to Brooks. Brooks left side to Camilla. Camilla offers up a 16-foot off the right wing. Coming down with the rebound was Hazel. She'll trot across the timeline between the rings, left side to Brown. Brown looked like she wanted to penetrate, where she pulls it all the way back out down to Cola. Cola spin around pass to Brown, was intercepted by Adriana Camilla for the Lady Eagles. She'll go between the rings, dribble left side. She'll look, goes left, gets a high screen. Left side to Allison Williams. She'll go all the way around the perimeter, sit out of bounds by Sarah Barnhart. So it'll be the Eagles ball. Extend the free throw line right. They'll come into play to Camilla. She'll hand it off to Brooks. Brooks working the perimeter. 5:30 left. Williams goes into paint, finds Camilla. Right side to Sarver. Sarver's pass was intercepted by Sarah Barnhart. Turnover for the Eagles. Hazel stands between the rings. Calls for a man. Gives it off to Brown. Down to Cola, back to Brown. Brown puts up a 3, and it's nylon for the Mighty Warriors. 3-pointer by Brown. First 3 today for the Lady Eagles. 40-8. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. As we set right now, the Mighty Warriors will stay undefeated at home. They work the right side, goes into paint. Williams with a high arch and 2. Camilla with a rebound and a putback off the left side for the Eagles. Eagles got 4 points here in the third quarter. They had 6 the entire first half. Take a little while for that offense to set up for the Eagles. Barnhart left to Brown. Brown goes into Cola. Cola bounce passes to Brown. Brown goes into baseline left side. Puts up a shot. And she'll head to the free throw line as Greer picks up the foul for the Eagles. So Brown will head to the free throw line, a 54% free throw shooter on the season so far out of 2 games. The Mighty Warriors dropped a road game to Ravenscroft on Tuesday night. Brown knees, puts up a shot, too hard, rims around, touches every part of the rim, but it did not fall. That zone defense by the Mighty Warriors is preventing the Raleigh Christian Eagles from going into paint, but the outside perimeter shooting, and Camilla is putting them on the board here in the second half. His free throw by Brown was good, the second one. Camilla surveys the defense as she comes across the timeline. Looking at a 2-3 zone, tries to split the defenders. Hands it off to Williams. Williams dribbles left side, hands it off to Brooks. So working a perimeter, Barnhart gets her hand in there and slaps it out of bounds. Ball stays right with the Eagles. As Coach Amy Erickson is going to the court, yelling at her players, trying to get them to work something and find an open hole to put up a shot. Right side to Williams is Camilla. Williams drives, she travels, took one too many steps. Looked like she might have been headed back to Raleigh on that one. Taking an early departure. 41-10, 3:50 left. And the Mighty Warriors take a timeout. We're going to step away and get a word from our sponsors. You're listening to full coverage of the 2020 Bull City Classic.
Anna's Pizzeria is a busy, family-friendly restaurant serving up authentic New York-style pizza and Italian dishes. Our full-service menu offers a wide range of choices sure to please everyone. Whether you're in the mood for a brick oven pizza, classic Italian dish like chicken parmigiana, or one of our specialty pastas, you can always count on a delicious meal that's made to order using only the freshest ingredients. To complement your meal, we also offer a variety of wine and beer options, including several seasonal beverages. Give them a call today in Apex at 919-267-6237 or in Fuquay Varina at 919-285-2497 or visit them online at annaspizzeria.com.
Welcome back as we're coming out of timeout by the Mighty Warriors, leading 41-10. Coach Brandy Seegers does not see what she likes in her offense as she took a quick timeout before this game as she lets the Lady Eagles try to fight back from the deficit they've accrued during the first half. Sarah Barnhart comes into Brown. Brown in the backcourt comes in the front court. Left side to Rigsby. Rigsby puts it up high, finds FEMA. FEMA right side to Brown. Brown back to FEMA down low. She'll muscles her man. Rigsby picks up the off shot and out of bounds off for Rigsby. Great look for Brown down low as she was looking for Dingy. And it was out of bounds off Rigsby. As they come across the timeline is Camilla. Camilla worked right side to Williams. Williams goes back to Camilla on the baseline. She'll try to push her way out from that corner. She'll go around left to the free throw line. Finds Greer. Greer with the right-handed layup for the Lady Eagles. They've matched their first half points at 6 here in the third quarter. Brown left side to Rigsby. Rigsby finds Dingy. Dingy right side to Brown. Brown back to Dingy down low. She muscles her man. Misses the little bucket down low. And it will be out of bounds off of RCA. So it'll be the Mighty Warriors ball. As Brown will be coming in right in front of her bench. She'll come in to Sarah Barnhart. Back to Brown. Brown eyes a three wide open. And it's nothing but nylon for the Mighty Warriors. 3 sucked by Brown. That's her second one here in the second half. The second one of the day for the Mighty Warriors. As Adriana Camilla will come across the timeline, slow dribble. Rides left side, puts up her left fist. Rolls left to the perimeter, goes in the paint, splits the defender. She picks up her foot and traveled one too many steps. And that's going to be a turnover for the Eagles. Other than careless mistakes by both teams, there haven't been many fouls called. Right side is Coleman, back to Brown. Brown top of the key to Rigsby, right side to Barnhart. They're working the perimeter, finding up something to open up for Dingy. Dingy drops into Rigsby. Rigsby left side, shot goes up. Dingy right there with the putback for 2 for the Mighty Warriors. Mighty Warriors working that perimeter, find something to open up. So they come across the timeline, real slow walk. But I'm sure she's trying to catch her breath, trying to breathe through those masks. Hands it off to Williams. Williams dribbles around the perimeter, hands it off to Brooks. Brooks will take back over, dribbling around the perimeter. That 2-3 zone by the Mighty Warriors has eliminated the Eagles from going in the paint. As Hazel will check in for Brown, check in for Rigsby. Checking in the game is Cassidy Starver as Rachel Cunningham will be checking out. Raleigh Christian Academy trails 46-12. 1:31 left. As Adriana Camille kicks it over to Cassidy Starver. She'll find Greer in the paint. Greer's shot was blocked and out of bounds. Ball will go with the Mighty Warriors. Are working left to right. Sarah Barnhart comes into Brown. Brown with a steady pacing run across the timeline. Works left side to Hazel. Hazel finds Cola flashing, finds Digi. Passes intercepted by Brooks. And it's out of bounds. It'll stay right with the Eagles. Eagles able to get away with the turnover right there. And we have a timeout. RCA, the Mighty Warriors lead 46-12. We're going to step away and get a word from our sponsors.
At Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor, we offer 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. We give you the best recommendation for care based on your needs and goals. Ultimately, it's your body, your health, your life, your choice. Our goal at Creech Chiropractic is to educate and adjust as many families as possible toward optimal health and wellness through natural chiropractic care. The superior physician treats the patient before the illness is manifested. It is only the inferior physician who treats the illness he was unable to prevent. Give us a call today at 919-367-2828. That's 919-367-2828. And get to your 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor.
Welcome back. Coming out of the timeout, RCA trails 46-12. 1:08 left. They come in at the free throw line as Williams. She'll come in to Cassidy. Cassidy left side. Shot goes up, and it's nothing but nylon with a deep 3 right there by Cassidy Starver as they exceeded their first half points with 8 here in the third quarter as they still trail 46-14. Fama drives right side as Rigsby, and a foul on Jasmine Greer as that puts Hazel on the free throw line. Hazel put up a shot. First one's nothing but nylon. 47-14. Just under a minute left. Second free throw offers up too hard. Greer with the rebound for RCA. They'll come across the timeline with a steady walk. She'll call out a play between the rings is Adriana Camilla. She'll go in, steps in, kicks it over left side to Brooks. 30 seconds left. Hands it off to Williams. 2-3 zone the Mighty Warriors set up in. Left side is Sarver. Sarver finds Camilla. Camilla looking down low, but she couldn't find nothing for Greer. She pulls around back outside to Williams. 14 seconds left. 47-14. Williams goes into paint, puts up a shot. Rebound by Fama. Fama ahead to Brown. 5 seconds. She puts it ahead to Hazel. Hazel off the right-handed layup. It is good for the Mighty Warriors. And with that will take us to the end of the third quarter. Next up is your Fidelity Investment Money Quarter. The Mighty Warriors lead 49-14.
Need a place to manage your investment? Then look no further than Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs. Whether you need to roll over an IRA or open a traditional or Roth IRA, our exceptional guidance and wide range of investment options can help you plan intelligent guidance in person, online, or over the phone. We offer access to powerful tools and comprehensive research. We also offer great value, including no account fees and no minimums to open an account. Maybe you want to talk about mutual funds. Choose from over 10,000 funds, many with no transaction fee. How about brokerage? $0 commission for U.S. stock, ETF, and options trades. And how about some cash management? You get reimbursed for ATM fees with no minimum balance required. Sound like something you want to take a look at? Then give them a call today at 800-631-1903. That's 800-631-1903. Or visit Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs, North Carolina.
Welcome back. Started in Fidelity Investment Money Quarter. The Eagles from Raleigh Christian Academy trail 49-14 against the Lady Warriors from Mount Zion. As Sarah Barnhart comes into Hazel, she'll work the right side to Rigsby. Back to Barnhart, working the perimeter, find a Fama. Fama 17-foot finds Rigsby. Right side to Barnhart. Barnhart with a long three. Short, follows a shot, puts up a shot. Famer right there to clean it back off the left side for the Mighty Warriors. 51-14, start of the fourth quarter here. Want to thank everybody for tuning in on our social media stands and on our YouTube channel. As Cassidy splits the defenders, finds Greer. Greer with the right-handed layup for the Eagles. 51-16, 7:18 left. Mighty Warriors left side stands. Barnhart dribbles once, finds Rigsby. She'll go into Fama. Fama right side to Hazel. Hazel take a baseline jumper, 13-footer, nothing but nylon. 53-16. Raleigh Christian Academy working right to left as Adriana Camilla comes across the timeline. Tries to survey the defense, works the left side, gets passes by Brooks. Splits the defenders, goes in, matches up with Fama. Fama stole it. She's getting it stolen by Greer. Fama coming up with it, but she traveled first for the Mighty Warriors. 53-16. RCA will be back on hand tonight as Raleigh Christian Academy boys face Grace Christian at 6:15. We'll have a game break after this, and then we'll come right back here with some action. As we have a little blooper in the lane by Allison Williams for RCA, and that forces Coach Brandy Seeger to take a timeout as they lead, 53-13, the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion. We're going to stay right here and look at tonight's game against Grace Christian Academy out of Sanford, North Carolina, matching up with first-year coach at RCA, Coach Mike. He's well known throughout the country with great high school ability kids to move on to the next level. So you do not want to miss tonight's action as RCA will face Grace Christian Academy out of Sanford, North Carolina, right here in the Bull City for the 2020 Bull City Holiday Invitational. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. You guys could be out shopping and getting all those lovely gifts for all those kids and family members, but you guys are tuning in. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today's action. Top of the key is Fama right side to Hazel. Hazel just about had it stripped by Brooks. She'll pull it all the way out left side to Sarah Barnhart. She'll go into Cola. Cola spins, bodies up her man, finds Rigsby. Rigsby right side to Hazel. As the Mighty Warriors have to set up the offense again as Hazel pulls it all the way back out. Great defense by the Lady Eagles. Left side to Barnhart, swings around to Rigsby at top of the key. She'll find Hazel. Hazel launch up a three, and it's off the front of the rim. Coming down with the rebound was Allison Williams. She'll hand it off to her point guard, Adriana Camilla. She comes across the timeline, holding the mask away from her face so she can get some few fresh air breaths. 5:34 left. Williams stands, swings it, baseball passes it right over to Brooks, and it was over her back as Brooks couldn't handle the pass, but the pass was one of them baseball passes that you would see Patrick Cole throw. Left side is the Mighty Warriors. The work in the left is Brown. Brown right side to Barnhart. Barnhart just about traveled, kicks it over to Brown. Brown fakes that three-point shot. Left side to Hazel. Hazel to Fama. Fama down low. Spins around. Does not pick up her steps, but her shot was too flat. Coming down with the rebound was RCA. They'll come across the timeline as Camilla. Camilla leaves it for Williams. Williams right side. Sarah Barnhart almost stripped her away from her. But it stays with RCA. RCA looking to come in. Extended free throw line, far right. They come into Adriana. Adriana left side. Tries to split the defender. Splits it, goes into paint. Bounce passes into Greer. Greer has a stolen. Brown right side. She pulls it all the way out. Trying to set up an offense for the Mighty Warriors. She feeds it. Bounce passes it down low to Fama. Fama's shot was no good. Fama going in. Off balance shot. Loose ball. Stays right with the Eagles. Checking in the game is Benita Cola. She'll check in for Fama. As Hazel will look to come in right in front of her bench. Comes into Barnhart. Barnhart back to Hazel with a deep three. Too flat. Barnhart went right with the rebound. 13-foot baseline shot. Nothing but nylon. 55 to 18. 4:06 left. Eagles working right to left as they come across the timeline is Camilla. Camilla gets a screen by Greer. She'll go into paint. Puts up a shot right side. Too short. Cola coming down with the rebound for the Mighty Warriors. She'll kick it over to Brown. Brown's running to offense. Direct in traffic. Left side over to Hazel. Hazel back to Rigsby. 2-3 zone is what the Eagles set up in. Eagles not the outside perimeter shooting by the Mighty Warriors been phenomenal this second half as Brown launches another one off the front of the rim. Brooks coming down with the rebound. 1-2 left at the free throw line. Fundamental basketball shot and it's too short as Brown's shot falls in the hands of Brown. Brown slows the offense, goes into paint Nicola. She'll spin around off the left block, but she took. There was a foul against the Eagles. So there's no basket. Checking in the game is Rachel Cunningham. She'll check in for Cassidy Sarver. No basket. Mighty Warriors come in baseline left side. They'll come into Rigsby to Brown. 3 minutes left. 55 to 18, the Mighty Warriors lead. Hazel right baseline jump shot. Greer coming down with the rebound for RCA. Raleigh Christian Academy Lady Eagles. It's not gave up the entire game, scoring 12 points here in the second half. They're trailing at halftime. Been trailing since the opening tip. Right side is Williams. Williams finds Camilla. Camilla dribble between the rings. 2:40 left. She'll split the defenders, top of the key, go into paint, puts up a nice little blooper underhand layup, and it was good for Camilla and the Lady Eagles. 55 to 20. Right side is Sarah Barnhart, back to Rigsby. Rigsby working that perimeter. 2:22 left. 55 to 20. Cola 15-foot shot. Flat, but nothing but nylon. Might have got a piece of that with the defender. It ended up good enough to go in. 57 to 20. Between the rings stands Camilla. She'll go left side, split a defender, go into paint. Left side to Cunningham. Cunningham lobs the pass across the court. Sarah Barnhart with the steal. Barnhart will come across the timeline, midcourt, right side to Rigsby. Rigsby will try a 17-foot shot off the right wing, and it's good. 59 to 20, 39-point deficit for the Eagles. Just under 2 minutes to go. Camilla stands between the rings, surveying the defense, see if she can split the defenders again. Get right to that post. She'll go right side, try to match up with Cola. Off of Cola, out of bounds, stays right with the Eagles. 1:25 left. 39-point deficit for the Eagles. Camilla comes in. She almost got that 5-second count, finds Brooks. Brooks back to Williams. Williams and Camilla, deep shot off the baseline. Cola with a rebound. Cola hands it off to Brown. Brown slowly with a belt high dribble. Comes in the front court. She'll right side to Rigsby. Rigsby put it one dribble, finds Hazel on the left side. Hazel steps in, 17-footer. Nothing but nylon for the Lady Eagles. 61 to 20. Just under 60 seconds left. Running clock, 40-point deficit. Camilla stands between the rings, hands it off to Williams. Williams looked like she wanted to split defenders, goes back to Camilla. Camilla in the baseline right side. They'll pull it all the way out. Between the rings, right side to Williams. Williams bounce passes to Greer, stolen by Hazel. Hazel kicking ahead to Brown. Brown left-handed layup is good for the Mighty Warriors. 63 to 20, 18 ticks left. 12 seconds. Camilla holds it, crosses her man up, Hands it off to Brooks. Brooks goes in the paint, puts up a shot. Greer right there to pick it up, and that will. And Greer will head to the free throw line. Nope, that's the end of the game. Greer will head to the free throw line for the Lady Eagles to end the game. The Mighty Warriors will win 63. Let's see what Greer. First free throw offered up is good. Second free throw is good by Greer. So the final score is 63 to 22. The Mighty Warriors defeat RCA Christian Academy Lady Eagles. We're going to step away and come right back here with stats, facts, and figures from the first half and the entire game. You're listening to High Level Media's coverage of the 2020 Bull City Classic.
Anna's Pizzeria is a busy, family-friendly restaurant serving up authentic New York-style pizza and Italian dishes. Our full-service menu offers a wide range of choices sure to please everyone. Whether you're in the mood for a brick oven pizza, classic Italian dish like chicken parmigiana, or one of our specialty pastas, you can always count on a delicious meal that's made to order using only the freshest ingredients. To complement your meal, we also offer a variety of wine and beer options, including several seasonal beverages. Give them a call today in Apex at 919-267-6237 or in Fuquay Varina at 919-285-2497 or visit them online at annaspizzeria.com.
Welcome back as the RCA Lady Eagles fall to the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion, 63 to 22. Leading the way for the Mighty Warriors, Shameen Brown with 9 points in the second half, totaling 19. Followed by Hazel with 7 in the second half, with leads finishes with 16. Colo matches her first half with 6. She'll finish with 12. Barnhart Sarah matches her first half with 2. She'll end up with 4. Rigsby will add 1 in the second half, make it 6 for the game. Fama with 2 in the second half, and she'll end the game with 6. On the other hand, the Lady Eagles from Raleigh Christian Academy ended up putting 6 on the board in the first half. Second half, they walked away with 22 total. They'll put 16 on the board in the second half. Leading the way was Jasmine Greer with 4. Williams also finished with 4. Camilla with 4. Brooks with 2. And Cassidy Sarver with 2. That ended up 63-22. I want to thank everybody for tuning in as your Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion defeat RCA 63-22. We're going to come right back here for RCA varsity boys action against the Crusaders from Grace Christian. Tip-off at 6:15, but we'll be back on about 25 minutes before then. We'll have your coverage of the varsity boys action in a few hours. Stay tuned. You're listening to high-level media coverage of the 2020 Bull City Classic.